Look here. I know my audio sound trash. I'm getting a new mic in 2 days. But I want to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. You've been tricked. It's absolutely fake. And you might be wondering right now, unless you've been living under a rock since yesterday. Hey, this is exactly what I'm talking about. That was actually pretty funny. Can you play that again, sir? I'm going to break down why this is absolutely fake. I'm telling you, man, it's just like an episode of... Everybody hates Chris. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Fatal J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here. And we're going to break down why I believe Will Smith hitting Chris Rock was absolutely fake at the Oscars, and it was only put there for you to watch it and still talk about it because the Oscars is dying when it comes to ratings. Watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to drop some gems. But before we get in that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. Yeah. Now let's get into it. So I was not watching the Oscars because I don't never watch the Oscars. The Oscars is absolutely lame to me. I don't like to watch something where everybody is circle jerking each other. It just never appealed to me. It never been dope to me. So I always missed it. But I was on Twitter looking and everybody was like, is that real? Is it fake? Is it real? And I happened to look at the clip and you had Will Smith smacking the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth. Now, in that moment, I'm not gonna lie, I believed it, I thought it was real, but something in the back of my mind kept hitting my brain and said, you know this is fake, right? So I'm going to break it down. Watch, in the beginning, it started off where Chris Rock, he was, you know, hitting jokes on different actors and all this stuff. He was, and let me tell you something about Chris Rock. Chris Rock is absolutely corny to me. He's never been funny. He's just like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has never been a funny cat to me. I don't get the appeal. Even when I was a little kid and I seen Chris Rock, he always been the corniest cat out of all the dopest comedians. But he was hitting all these corny jokes. And then it was time for when he spotted your girl, Jada Pinkett. And he hit a corny joke about how I'm going to see you in G.I. Jane. Now, at the moment, in that moment, while you watching that, Will Smith is actually laughing, and you have Jada Pinkett Smith. She got that disgusting face, because you know she rocking a baldy, and it's because she has alopecia, and her hair can't grow right, you know. And shout outs to her for being bold and still rocking the shaving baldy out there. You know, kudos to her for being brave like that, because a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people wear wigs and stuff like that. But then, all of a sudden, while Chris Rock is talking and he's talking about, oh man, it's just a joke. I didn't even go that hard on her. Just, you know, just corny. The jokes wasn't even on point. All of a sudden, you see your boy Will Smith, he walking up. And just out of nowhere, with the backhand, just bye y'all, just bye y'all. Now, everybody is in a moment. Some people in the crowd, and you people in the crowd, they're still laughing. Because a lot of people think it's a part of a skit or something like that. And when I actually look at that backhand hit, well, not even a backhand hit, when I actually see him just go across, when I heard that sound, there should have been a red flag. Just a smack across the face doesn't sound like that. It almost sounded like it was a special effect that they added in there. And this is the crazy thing about it. When you peep the video, if you're looking, look at Chris Rock and look at his footing. That's the dead giveaway. His footing it's like he's bracing himself for an hit. Now, I'm going to blow you guys' mind, ladies and gentlemen, and this could be Photoshop, but this did just pop up on the internet where you looking at Chris Rock's face and look like he's rocking some kind of extra skin to prepare for the blow across his face. Now, that could be real, that could be fake, who knows? But all I'm saying is, to me, it looks absolutely fake. If you, just human nature, human reaction. If somebody is coming towards you, you're not gonna lean into them. Your reaction is to step back, or your reaction is to step back and hold your arm up in the air. This freaker leaned forward like he was going to give him a hug or something. Absolutely fake. Absolutely fake. And then when you understand this, Will Smith, Chris Rock have been acting for years, man. They even have a Fresh Prince episode where they was together chilling. I think Chris Rock was dressing in drag, and Fresh Prince, Will Smith had an episode where they had to go on a date, some fruit pop stuff like that. But these dudes are actors, so they can make it look believable. And the thing about the Oscars is dying, ladies and gentlemen. It's been dying for a long time. The ratings are absolutely horrible. So they have to find something. They have to find their Kanye West. When Kanye West put Taylor Swift on blast, they have to find something like that. Because they understand. These marketing people, they sit at a round table, and they ask themselves, how can we keep people glued to the screen? The only way that you can keep people glued to the screen is drama, controversy. People in entertainment knows this. Either violence or somebody talking about somebody like Chris Rock did. And this is only going to build up on the internet and in the real world, where people are not going to be able to take jokes. You're going to have comedians out there getting beat down by people because people can't take jokes. You're going to have black people out there talking about, oh man, they made black people look bad. You're going to have this crowd right here, Will Smith was wrong. You're going to have this crowd right here, Chris Rock was right. It's just going to start some more diversity. It's gonna start feuding, fighting, and that's what they want. They want you to keep talking about the Oscars. I have never in my life talked about the freaking Oscars, and here I am at this exact moment talking about the freaking Oscars. And this is another thing that made it more real. When Will Smith was shouting out in the crowd, he put a stamp on it because it still looked like a skit after he hit Chris Rock. But he was sitting in the chair and he was like, oh, F you, keep your name out, keep my wife name out your mouth, keep my wife name out your mouth. That made it look real. Then he started crying, and that made it look even more real. And the thing about Will Smith know how to cry in command. He's an actor. He's been crying for a long time on command, and they made it look real, man. I'm trying to tell you guys, this stuff is fake. It's absolutely fake. I can almost guarantee you and promise you, Chris Rock is not going to press charges on this man. Why did nobody go to the stage? They used to have people to come to the stage and pull Will Smith off the stage, or get Chris Rock off the stage. Why didn't nobody show up, man? Why they didn't delete that? Because when you watch these shows, watch these Oscar award shows, it's like a minute off from live. It's not really live, because if something stupid happens, they can cut it off. They can edit it just in time. They showed this joint all the way through because they wanted you to talk about it. They wanted you to talk about the Oscars, because the Oscars is the weakest thing ever. Man, I'm tired of talking about the Oscars. I'm tired of talking about this fake slap, fake hit anyway. You guys, in the comments below, let me know if you think the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing is real. Do you think Chris Rock is actually funny? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Will Smith's career is finished? I don't think so. Do you think Chris Rock's career is finished? I don't think so. Get back at your boy Better J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. I'm going to get a new mic in 2 days, trust me, because I know I sound horrible. Get back at your boy Fatal J, and I'm out of here. Ninja Benny.